I'm ready to share something new with you. Learn the who, what, and why on this episode. You're listening to the PHEC podcast, episode 402. The field of public health is so broad, overlapping multiple industries. With epidemiology at the core of public health, there are an unlimited number of ways to target specific populations, health conditions, environmental issues, and causes that matter most to you. My name is Dr. Huntley, and I'm the host here on the Public Health Epidemiology Conversations podcast. I'm an epidemiologist, consultant, and entrepreneur with over 20 years of experience in healthcare and public health. On this podcast, my guests and I engage in conversations that demonstrate the importance of public health and epidemiology across a variety of industries, helping you think outside the box and inspire greater positive impact in communities around the world. Now, let's dive into the topic of this brand new episode. Greetings, everyone, and thank you for joining me on this episode. It's time for me to share something new with you. I'm going to dive in and explain what it is, who it's for, and why it's all created. I'm going to go into that in this episode, and then I'll share with you how you can connect and learn more if it resonates with you in any way. So listen closely and deeply as I go through and explain and kind of pour into you. This has been a long time in the making, and I want to share it with my community here on this podcast because I think with a lot of you in the audience, this is something that will resonate with you. So let's just dive in. I'm talking about IBET Community. IBET Community is a space dedicated to advancing the health and well-being of BIPOC women. So that means Black, Indigenous, and women of color or people of color, if we're going with exactly what BIPOC stands for. So Black, Indigenous, people of color, but we're focusing on women. Women are the influential yet often overlooked pillars of their families and communities. BIPOC women powerfully shape health decisions within their circles, and we're here to support them, welcoming their allies who are also committed to our shared vision. Now, I will dive more deeply into the vision and the mission of IBET Community a little bit later. I first want to go more into why it's named. Like, what does IBET mean? How did you get that name? IBET, IBET, stands for Inspiring, Being, Encouraging, and Taking Up All the Spaces Community. So the I stands for Inspiring Women, which is the feeling of positivity, happiness, and enthusiasm you get from someone. You can both be a source of and a recipient of inspiration as a part of this community. The B stands for being. It's stated here as a complete sentence. We focus on simply being more of our unique selves, exactly the way we were designed and created. The E stands for encouraging, which is more of an action than a feeling. We encourage women to do or act on something, increasing the chances of that something to likely happen. The T stands for taking up all the spaces. By being more of ourselves is what we do. Embracing the fullness of our being is our birthright and our power. We no longer diminish ourselves to accommodate others or shrink into the background. Our presence is not a threat, but a gift, an invitation for others to shine alongside us. As BIPOC women, we reject the false dichotomy that pits our success against others. We understand that authenticity is not a finite resource. There is abundance in our collective radiance. By standing firmly in our truth, being bold, loving, respectful, we create a ripple effect, encouraging those around us to step into their own light. Our neighbors' authenticity does not eclipse our own, nor does ours overshadow theirs. Instead, we form a constellation of diverse brilliance, each star distinct yet part of a greater whole. In this tapestry of humanity, every thread is essential, every color vital. We are no longer choosing between ourselves and others. We are choosing both. And in doing so, we elevate everyone. Now, community as a choice in the name here is, by definition, it is the vibrant tapestry woven from the threads of shared experiences, values, and aspirations. It's where diverse individuals converge, finding common ground and forging connections that transcend mere proximity. In this nurturing ecosystem, people not only coexist, but thrive together, creating a collective identity while celebrating individual uniqueness. A true community fosters a profound sense of belonging, mutual support, and shared purpose, transforming disparate lives into a harmonious whole. It's a dynamic entity that evolves, adapts, and grows together through the active participation and commitment of its members, ultimately becoming a powerful catalyst for personal growth, social change, and collective resilience. Now, you can find all of this on the resource I'm going to share with you in a moment, but I wanted to read to you the crafted words and the definition so that you know how we arrived at IBET Community. There's so much deep meaning in every part of that title. Who is IBET for? All right, so let's answer that question. IBET Community is intended to be a healthy space for BIPOC women leaders and their allies. A BIPOC woman is often the influencer within her family and social circles, including children, siblings, church groups, and friends. She stands as a beam of resilience and determination, her presence commanding respect and admiration. Her perspective is infused by the depth and wisdom of her rich cultural heritage, while her lived experiences have forged an unshakable spirit. With grace and tenacity, she navigates challenges and shatters barriers. She paves the way for others to follow. Her voice rings clear and true, advocating for justice and equality. In her eyes shines the light of countless generations before her and the promise of those yet to come. She is a force of nature, brilliant, passionate, and unstoppable in her pursuit of her dreams and the betterment of her community. Perhaps you know her and support her. Perhaps you are her. If so, then IBET Community is for you. Now, a little bit more about the actual business of IBET. Who we are as an organization supporting this community. We are a public health consulting firm focused on building genuine relationships with and improving the health of BIPOC communities. We focus our attention on BIPOC women who have historically been the pillars of our communities for generations, and we welcome the support of their allies. The mission of IBET is to create safe spaces for BIPOC women and their allies to thrive, ultimately improving health and health outcomes within their communities. We define health as mental, physical, and social well-being. Our vision is of a time and place where BIPOC women and their allies are inspiring, being, encouraging, and taking up all the spaces within communities everywhere. If you are touched, if any of this resonates with you and you'd like to learn more or become a part of this community, then I welcome you to visit ibetcommunity.com. So that's IBET and the link will be in the description for this episode, as well as the show notes. I just shared with you a new organization that I founded, and it has been a long time coming, and there couldn't be a better time than now. So I encourage you to explore the opportunity to support or become a part of this community if you feel so inspired. All right, everyone. Until next time, have a fantastic rest of your day. Thank you for listening to the Public Health Epidemiology Conversations podcast. Visit phecpodcast.com to find the show notes for each episode and to learn how to work with me.